Yo, what is good YouTube? It's your boy Jamili back with another YouTube video. Brand spanking new Call of Duty Cold War. But look, today we're not here for the gameplay. Today we're here to talk about my first impressions of the game and how I feel about it. Good, the bad, the ugly. There's a lot of ugly, I ain't gonna lie. But let's get into it. But first, be sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe to the channel. All the support really means a lot to me. And also, leave a comment letting me know how you guys feel about Black Ops Cold War on release. And make sure you guys check out my last video. I really put a lot of work into it, more on the editing side, along with some good gameplay. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to talk about in Black Ops Cold War, let's hit the multiplayer. Now, I didn't really play the campaign. I'm not really a big campaign guy in 2020. I used to when I was younger, but whatever. Zombies, I heard is pretty good this year, but I want to focus on multiplayer, right? I want to focus on the game's bread and butter, what is made Call of Duty franchise, right? So I'm gonna take it a little easy today. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go positive first. I'm gonna talk about what's good about the game, right? So I don't want to just rip on it too hard. Cool. So the first major thing that you may have noticed and everyone's been talking about is the fact that Dead Silence is back as a perk finally, so you can run around and do everything you want. And also the footsteps are really consistent, you know? In Modern Warfare, I've had, in Warzone and multiplayer, I've had problems hearing people. It would sound like people are omnidirectional. I couldn't tell which direction you were coming from. I could hear you, but I couldn't tell. So I'd be doing 360s and shit, trying to find out where they are, and then they're above me and shit. And so that used to really piss me off. In this game, it's not really a problem, right? Because you have Ninja, you can run around. Now, mind you, Ninja is one of the last perks you unlock, so you're gonna have to play the game quite a bit to unlock Ninja, but it is well worth it to have Ninja on your class, almost all of your classes, because Ninja is that important. Footsteps are very loud this year. Footsteps are very loud. Okay, so you can't just be walking around, running around, and think no one's going to hear you. You can hear people from quite far away, so you want to make sure that you have a way to dampen the footsteps in this game. That gives you a big advantage, because most people aren't expecting that, not to hear anything. And for some other positives, we have, of course, the Prestige system is back. That's welcome back. Being capped at 155 is never any fun. It should have never been taken out of the game. It's literally a staple in Call of Duty, so whoever made that decision. I feel like the perks are also a lot better. They affect the game more directly. The perks you run in this game are super crucial to how you do. So, you know, that's a little bit on the positive side. Also, big point right here. The maps are way better. I'm not saying the maps are like 1,000 times better, but like in Modern Warfare, the average map was dog shit. Like the average map was really bad, not just kind of okay. The average map was, there's only like 2 or 3 maps that I would enjoy playing, and they were just average. This game has better maps overall, so the maps are better. That's another positive. So we're on a roll of positives. We're on a roll, and overall the game just feels really fresh. You know, just not having to put up with bullshit from Modern Warfare, just to put up with it from Cold War. Well, Cold War just came out, so I'll handle that for a little while. Modern Warfare was getting annoying. I'm just glad we have a new Call of Duty game. Now, we went positive, right? So let's talk about what I didn't like and what the community is not fucking with, right? Because there's a lot of things in this game. There's a lot in this game that could be better. There's a lot in this game. So the big thing, I'm gonna do it. I'm finally gonna do it. I'm finally gonna talk about it. Skill-based matchmaking. Now, mind you, I haven't really played the last recent Call of Duties. Like, okay, so I have Black Ops Cold War, and now I have Modern Warfare. But I bought Modern Warfare very late in its release, in its game lifecycle, and I didn't have Black Ops 4 or the one before that, or the one before that. So when people make all these videos about skill-based matchmaking, and I'm sitting here like, you know, I don't really care about it because I normally do good anyways, and I've only had a few months to play with skill-based matchmaking because I picked up Modern Warfare 2019 late into the game cycle. But I will say in this game, skill-based matchmaking is cranked up to 1,000. I mean 1,000. 1,000. Like anytime, if I want to do decent in that game, I have to put on my headset, I have to sit up, pull up my MP5, which is hard to level, right? I have to go and sweat like I've never sweat before. Like it seems like I'm even having trouble going neutral in a lot of these lobbies, and I'm not saying I'm scump or anything, but I'm like a 2.2, 2.3 average KD player in every Call of Duty I ever played. So I'm having a 1.3, I'm like, okay, you know, I just got the game. Mind you, I'm only like level 40. I just got the game, so let me settle in. Let me get my attachments. Let me get my perks. Let me see how the game feels, right? Let me see how the game feels. Let me see if I can get good. Because I wasn't immediately going to say, oh, it's matchmaking, ruin the game. No, I was trying to see if I could get some perks and maybe that would make my game better. No, it has not changed. It hasn't changed. I've been playing this game for about a day and I've been very frustrated. I'm not even gonna lie. It's a frustrating game. You can't expect every game to go off. You can't. Most games you're gonna have to sweat. Most games are gonna be close. Okay? Skill-based matchmaking is so bad. When I play hardpoint, half the time the score never finishes. You know why? Because the teams are so evenly matched, you never even get to finish the game. Which is so stupid. We'll be like at 150 to 147, close game, and we don't finish, and there's so many more kills to be gotten. At least let us finish the games out if we're going to be stuck sweating all game. And this is why matchmaking should be random. You're talking about me, a person who never really experienced skill-based matchmaking to this degree, who never really cared about it, was never really bothered by it, now having to speak out about it because this game, skill-based matchmaking, is so overbearing. It is. It's not a casual experience. Every game is a CDL game for $20 million. I swear to you. And I'm going to tell you right now, I've been playing Call of Duty since I was a little kid. Call of Duty cannot continue this way. It can't. Now, I understand having a bad game, but in every single game, you have to fight like you're fighting for money. Like there's a prize pool on the other side of a victory. Call of Duty loses its fun. This is not Halo. That's what Halo is about. Halo is about hitting your shots and staying on target and high skill gameplay, highly competitive. Call of Duty is supposed to be run and gun, shoot, fuck you, nigga. Like, that's what Call of Duty, that's the essence of Call of Duty. That's what it is. Trash talking and shitting on people before they can even react, pissing them off to make they break their fucking controller. This shit right here is stupid. And guys, the time to kill is so long in this game. On top of the fact that a lot of the bullets don't register and the aim assist is a little wonky right now. So you can imagine how playing this game feels on a console, especially a PS4, which most people still have. It just doesn't feel good right now. But overall, the gunfights in this game just aren't as fluid as they were in Modern Warfare. They're not as smooth, and they're just not as fun. They're inconsistent, they're frustrating, the bunny hop has been taken out of the game, the slide cancel has been taken out of the game. And so now what that does is it lowers the skill ceiling between good players and bad players. I don't know why companies nowadays are so adamant about protecting people who suck at video games. I don't understand. Because what this effectively does is punishes good players for being able to use slide cancel and bunny hopping to their advantage to get an extra mobility in a gunfight. So think about it like this. You can't slide cancel. There's no bunny hopping. So now when you come face to face with a terrible player, what can you do that separates yourself from them? Drop shot? You can't really even do that in this game unless you have a certain attachment. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just taking out all the skill-based mechanics that made good players good in order to benefit bad players because they cannot keep up with the skill of the good player. So now, a lot of these gunfights come down to who has better aim, which is also very important, right? Who has the better connection, and whose bullets register more often. That's really what these gunfights come down to. I mean, think about it like this. Right? Imagine this. You're a good player. They take out bunny hopping. They take out slide cancel. They add in skill-based matchmaking. And you wonder why people are having problems even going positive in these Cold War lobbies. And the respawns don't help this game at all. The respawns are dog shit. Modern Warfare 2019 had better respawns than this game. People spawn behind you, in front of you. You get spawned in terrible places. And granted, a lot of the maps are really small. I get it, but there's no reason the spawns are this fucking bad. There is no reason, especially on game modes like Hardpoint, where the enemy team feels like they spawn on the hardpoint, and then they put you across the map. So you have to run all the way across the map to try to contest the hardpoint, which gives them a free 20 to 30 seconds. It's so, like they have to fix this problem. It has to be fixed quickly, or the multiplayer will die out, and they will need to be saved by another Warzone-esque type game mode. Because Dirty Bomb is not doing it. No one's playing Dirty Bomb, okay? People are still back on Warzone. And like I said in my other video, this game is going to have to compete with Warzone. It's going to have to. And right now, Warzone is shitting on this game. This Call of Duty has had the least content of any Call of Duty released, right? It has less maps, less guns, less game modes. Doesn't even have Demolition, which is my favorite game mode on Call of Duty. No new kill streaks or no VSAT, no advanced UAV. It's all things that we've seen before. While Warzone is brand new experience to Call of Duty. Warzone has never been done in Call of Duty before. The MP5 is the only gun you can really get away with using in this game. And it looks like for the second Call of Duty game in a row, the MP5 will be meta in this game. Which doesn't have the community excited, to say the least. Okay, you want to know what I think? I think it's time for Call of Duty to go back to the drawing board. I think it's time for them to reinvent themselves and take a year off. I would be completely fine if there was no Call of Duty next year. I will be fine, because what we're getting right now is not what fans want, and if they need another year, I'm more than willing to wait an extra year for Call of Duty instead of getting the games that we get now. And if you hate Fortnite, you can blame Fortnite for this. Another reason I hate it. Games, what they'll do is they'll come out quickly, and then companies will keep updating the game to make it seem like it's new, it's fresh, all at the same time just releasing stuff later in the game that could have been in the game for free that you paid $60 for. But this now, it comes in the form of a $10 battle pass or a $5 battle pass that you have to buy to keep up with the game's seasonal rewards and shit. And I don't really fuck with it. Go back to the days of taking years to release a Call of Duty game, but the game was quality. That's what we want. Not more battle passes, not more skins, not more camos. We want a good game on release, not 8 maps of multiplayer, and most of them have been recycled or cut in half from other maps. There's not a single remake in this game right now. Not one remake. You could even throw in a Nuketown remake, and I know it's coming. I'm talking about on release. Why does the game have to be shit day one? Why can't it be good? See, developers don't care about the game being good on day one because they're just gonna update the game consistently. As long as we keep complaining, they'll update it, and when the game dies, you know, no one cares anymore. And then they want to finally fix the game right before the next Call of Duty comes out, right before the game dies. It's too late by then. We want the good game. We want the polish on day one, because that's what we pay our money for. And if game companies are going to start charging $70 for a fucking game, the game better be finished when it comes out. If y'all are going to increase your prices, the game better be fucking done before it comes out. I'm tired of this. Waiting for updates, waiting for a nerf, waiting for this. I want the game to be good when I first touch it. That's what I want. It wasn't a problem back in the day. Now, 2020? And honestly, guys, I can talk about a lot more when it comes to this game, but I'm going to just say that for another video. Well, I'm going to wait for more updates because the game is new, so I will give them that. I understand they're working hard, but at the same time, they're rushing things. It's clear to see, it's clear to see the game needs polish, and it seems like every game that comes out nowadays needs polish. Crazy. It's like they don't play the games. It's like they don't have people playing the fucking game. They need to hire me, because if I was a beta tester, every game would come out would be fucking the best game you've ever played. I would dissect the game from top to bottom. It wouldn't be a detail miss. The game would be perfect. But yo, that's my first impression of Call of Duty / Rant, Call of Duty Cold War. So far, I'm giving you a 6 out of 10. I wanted to give you a 5, but I'm gonna give you a 6. Hopefully, as more updates come out, the game becomes more enjoyable, less frustrating, so I can raise it higher. I don't hate this game. I actually like it. It's refreshing. They just have a lot to work on. But hey, man, it's your boy, Jermilly. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about my thoughts, how you feel about it yourself, what can be changed, what needs to stay the same. All right, let's have a dialogue. But look, it's your boy, Jermilly. And I'm out of here. Peace.